This is Sam O'Reilly for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm at York Hall in the lovely changing rooms. Mr. Al Siesta, how are you, sir?
I'm very good, Sammy. How are you, my brother? You okay?
I am very well, very well. Listen, you just said it. Great year for you. Capped off by a win for your man, Luther Clay, who, you know, he's been through a lot. You've had him on the road. He boxed, I believe, in Latvia, was it one time? Everywhere. It's been a great year. Tell me about his year.
I mean, it was a fantastic year for all of us, for Team Luther Clay, for me personally. Great. It was just summarizing performance. I thought he could have done better. I thought he actually could have stopped Freddie Kiwitt if he would have pushed a little bit harder. But, I mean, you can't judge the winner, you know what I mean? So he won the fight. He said, Merry Christmas to everyone. He ran away to the hotel, but we're going to catch him. He wants to enjoy with lots of friends, celebrate his win. But it's been a fantastic year, very emotional. We had so up and down, so many, but mostly good ones. So great, great, very pleased, man.
You've had Luther from the early stage of his career. You know, he suffered a loss quite early in his career, and the rebuild has been superb, and he's been unbelievable. He was in with the likes of Garrido, tough fights, ready for nights like tonight. He's now performing on these Sky builds, and you've got him into that spot. How does that feel?
Man, it feels fantastic because, to be honest with you, that early loss, it was a robbery. We were in Abkhazia, which is illegal territory, and local federations stitched us up. And the wrong hand got raised, but it really helped us on the long run, because that little loss on Luther's career puts people in a false sense of security. So they think that guy could be beaten, which is, I'm not bragging on, but the guy is good, he's growing. He never had no amateur experience, but he's getting better by fight. And fantastic. I mean, slightly forgot what you just asked me because I tried to answer. But yes, I had him from the very beginning. He's been 3 years with us from the debut. Brilliant. He's growing. I'm not rushing into any big fights. He's now beaten number 13 WBO contending Freddie Kiwitt. Luther was number 14. I expect them to be at top 5, top 7. And there's a guy I've got my eyes on. I'd like, by the end of 2020, Luther to be on every governing body at top 10. WBC, IBF, WBA, WBO. We've got WBO locked. We're going to move on and try to get exposure on other governing bodies. So by the time he's 26, 27, he will contest for the world title, possibly even earlier.
Yeah, you touched on it, was my next question, exposure. And you've got him from the debut now, but he's now on these Sky bills and he's really making a name for himself. And you know, you've put him in that position. How proud of you of the job that you've done with him?
Man, I am proud, but you know the hours I put in and the hard work and dedication. I mean, and every part I do 24/7, 25/8, I'd say, I do boxing. So this is, when it comes, I can't even enjoy it because I'm expecting that to come. It does not sound arrogant, but I'm just grinding so hard. And when it comes, I'm thinking, oh, that's it, move on to the next one. What's the next one? What's the next level? And I'm very pleased. And Luther, this is my man, how I really owe a lot. This is Paul Reddy here, brother. Please come in and just say hello. Wait. Merry Christmas to everyone, please. Yeah, he's a very shy man behind the scenes, yeah? So there you go. Matchroom is my family, man. I love these people, and they make dreams come true, remember that. The company makes dreams come true. Matchroom Boxing, big up. Eddie, thank you.
Most certainly. This is another show, you know, it's a Christmas period, so now Luther is now, his name is, it's going to be synonymous with the better welterweights in the country. No disrespect to anyone who's boxed, but, you know, his name is going to be thrown about. A few people who watched the fight ringside with me said Conor Benn. Is that a fight you would personally like for Luther?
I'd like that fight in 2020. I don't know if it comes next or one after next. I'd love to have it at the end of the year as a culmination, when Conor have some nice wins, in God's willing, Luther have some nice wins, and then at the end is a big clash with nice purses.
Certainly, you're not here for, you know, a long time. You're here for a good time. So, you yourself, you know, a very good promoter. Your shows in Bracknell, where Luther headlined most of them. His success, will that hinder your own shows in Bracknell? Are you going to be going back there with another crop of talent? What's the situation with that?
I can't see the reason. I've got a great relationship with Matchroom. Why Matchroom going to say, Al, why don't you want to do Next Gen in Bracknell? For example, that will be fantastic. Bigger venue than this one. Great demography. Great ethnic minority, lots of traveling people, lots of Russians, Eastern Europeans, lots of African, Caribbeans. phenomenal crowd around. We've got Reading. We've got 5 big cities, 15 minutes away from each other. Lovely, lovely area. We'll see. I'm thinking to come back to Bracknell. Maybe Luther will be headlining one of those shows. Maybe, probably I can't afford them anymore, but we'll see.
You do have a lot of other fighters on your book. You're a guy that you've just said that you're 25/8 rather than 24/7, promoting, managing. Who are the next guys in your particular stable that we should be looking out for?
I have some Eastern European trump cards in my possession, which I will announce very, very soon in 2020. But I'm focusing on Luth. I just got my manager's license, so any talent out there in the UK, find me, give me a call, tell me your story, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do with you in a good way.
Superb. What can we expect from our Siesta and Siesta Promotions 2020? You know, the sky's the limit with Luther. I know you're a very positive man. What's the next step for you? What are you involved in the early part of next year?
I have few cards already, probably with Matchroom, with Russians, with French, with Germans. My cards, landing something nice. Guys, I'll be pestering your eye, I can tell you that in 2020. Believe me, you will not get rid of me. With hair or without hair, I'll be there.
You can't bring up the hair. That was my question. I've been asked by someone very close to you, what is with the hair? Everyone knew you had these luscious locks that you were always whipping around. Tell me about the haircut.
Right, let me make a confession. I was in Saudi, and I said to my friends and family, I'm going to Mecca. I'll visit that place. And together with Anthony Joshua uncles, we went to Mecca and we prayed together, and it was fantastic. We walked the Kaaba. I saw so many boxing people in that place. I can tell you that. Big people, guys. You know what I can tell you? For me, God is one, different doors. But just, I had to cut my hair. Apparently, I passed my purification. And I was like, born again, kind of. Do you understand what I'm saying? I will grow that back, of course. I like it. But it is what it is. But guys, positivity, and Saudi was a very holy, spiritual land. I really liked it. It's incredible. But as I said, we just need to love each other. It doesn't matter you're Christian or Muslim or Buddhist or atheist, guys. It's all temporarily. We're all going to die, and the death is the only guaranteed thing in our life, by the way. So might as well look forward to it. One day. We say we're all going to go. You just have to choose the way, they say. So whilst we're here on this big celebration, let's ride it.
A wonderful positive message this lovely holiday season. Go on.
Merry Christmas, seasonal greetings, Happy New Year to everyone. Big love from Russia, from Luther Clay, from Al Siesta, from Matchroom Boxing, from everyone, from boxing worldwide, guys. I love you. You wanted to say something, brother, sorry.
No, you summed it up perfectly. That is a perfect way to end it. Al Siesta, thank you for your time, my friend. It's very late in the evening. Hopefully we're going to go to the hotel and catch Luther, but I appreciate your time. Thank you for talking to Boxing Social.